to hit you later, bro. I'm about to get on this podcast real quick.
It's good, brother.
Love you, bro. We outside this week. I'm excited, bro.
My guy, it's Gucci. We finna go hard.
My bro said peace, bro.
Say what's good to the podcast, Gabe?
25.
Word.
This nigga biggest. They call him Biggie.
Word. Biggie talked to him on the gram. You heard?
Nigga Biggie. All right, let me hit you later, Marcus.
Bro, that's good.
All right, peace, bro. We in the Bay this weekend. It's about to be a movie.
25. Please in the Bay.
What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Car Conversations, hosted by yours truly, Mr. It's a Movie Clear Talk, and I got my brother who is also here with me. Who are you?
Yo, you already know. See Biggie talk to him. Live as always. You see, I got the sunglasses on.
We had to start getting sunglasses. Why did we have to start getting the sunglasses, bro?
I don't know.
I think I know why.
I know why, but today we just gonna keep it. I'm feeling myself. Right
As
now.
you should be, bro. You look good, bro. And your birthday tomorrow.
Word.
Your birthday tomorrow, bro.
Definitely. I'm blessed, 25. That's a quarter of a century right there. I would have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't imagine myself being 25. So the fact that I'm here, it's amazing. I done took some shots.
What you got shots of?
That rum.
Shout out to my bro Tropical Rum, bro. The cocktails.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, now he know who he is, bro. Shout out to my bro Raphael and the whole team, Fire and all that.
Shout out to bro, cause it's punching right now.
I'm glad we could bless you, bro. We love you, bro. 25 is a very special time of the year in a black man's life, bro. I'm telling you that.
So I remember we was talking outside earlier, man. You had some things about 25 you wanted to chop it up.
Yeah, so I was trying to tell you, and I'll share this with the community because it's what we're here to do. 25 is crazy because a lot of crazy stuff happens when you turn 25. Yeah. Like, before you hit 25, you just had gotten your license.
Yeah.
You're driving around a lot. You might be drinking and driving. You might be high driving. You might just be outside with your friends after a long day. You are going to probably get into a car accident. They don't tell you that.
Don't
tell you that. But what I'm trying to say is this: you probably gonna get into a car accident. So, and what you have to be very mindful of is how you respond to that, because the wrong response could change your life, your health, and your insurance rate. So that's number one. That's something that you gotta be very mindful of. You can't just be reckless. Can't be with people who are reckless. Like, your whole circle has to start changing because everything starts to cost when you're 25. The next thing I'll say about 25, you have to really evaluate the people that's around you. I don't hang out with a lot of people that I knew when I was younger. It's not malice. We don't hate each other. We're not beefing. It's not on site if we see each other. But a lot of people are just not where you're at or going where you're going. And you have to be mindful of that. And it's not personal. It's like certain people, their values, their morals, what they value, what's important to them doesn't align with what your destiny is telling you is important. So you got to be wise about who you associate with. Everybody's not just a good friend to have around because they're good to you. They got to be good for you. So I'll say that. I would say also at 25, you look at relationships very differently. And I'm not just talking about like your bros, but I'm also talking about like relationships with yourself, your family members. You might be home still. You just left college. Or you might be working a job, living on your own, having to pay bills, and you just going out all the time. Either way, you have responsibilities, whether it's to yourself or to your family, you have responsibilities. So you have to be wise about where you spend your time, because you're going to see a lot of people, like, lives change overnight at 25. You're going to see people getting pregnant and having kids. You're going to see people getting married. You're going to see people getting divorced. You're going to see shorties get big. You're going to see niggas get big. You're going to see people getting money. You're going to see people broke as hell. You're going to see people on drugs. So you have to just be wise about, like, all right, if I have a vice, how important is this vice to where I'm going? Could this eventually take me down? My parents, the way that they taught me, will this serve the next level of where I'm going? Because a lot of us, you got to think, I'm not saying we surpassed our parents, but we made more money than our parents. We might be in our parents' home because they didn't have to go through what we went through to buy a home.
That's what I be saying.
But it's just a different, like, where the arenas you're playing and the people you're meeting, they never had chances of being in those arenas and spaces. Like, you've heard the stories about what their life was like when they worked their job and their boss didn't give them opportunity because they were black. Like, you heard all that stuff. That stuff is still very real. But now, because we have the credentials and we prepare for that, we're now able to operate in different spaces that they just never been able to. And there's now spaces created by people who look like us to ensure that the things our parents went through, they don't have to go through anymore. I'll leave you like with two more because I don't want to take up too much time with this. But you got to get a relationship with your health, and you got to get a relationship with your spirit. You got to get a relationship with all the things. I always say the no's. So like spiritual, emotional, physical, financial, mental, relational, like all those. You got to get into harmony with that. And I didn't say balance because on purpose, balance and harmony are not the same thing. Balance means everything is going to work at the same time, at the same place, the same way. And that's consistent. I think harmony is being also consistent, but you're balancing things the way you naturally have to balance them for the situations and relationships and scenarios that you have. So all of those things, like I said, like you just have to be very mindful of. And this is also like your parents are getting older. They're getting tired. That drive, that ambition, that hunger, that they don't have that no more at 65, 80, 70, 50. You know, so they're expecting you to already be in a position where they don't have to stress themselves out about things like that. Money, responsibility, cleaning. Like all the stuff that you did when you was young because you was in your parents' house kind of goes out the window because that's eventually going to be your home if you have a home or apartment. You know, the car that they drive, that's eventually going to be your car that you have to also still pay for and manage along with the car that you have or the car that you're trying to get. So, I think all of these things you just have to just be very wise about. I stay prayed up. I try to be around really genuine good people that's going to tell me where I'm fucking up at or what doesn't work. But all in all, like you're still learning. You're young, but you're not a kid anymore. So I would say at 25, you just have to really be mindful of what's important and what's a distraction. In hindsight.
What are distractions, you feel like?
I mean, I kind of said them. Like, bad relationships, bad friendships, spending unnecessary money, drinking, smoking, having too much sex with somebody that you don't have intentions of being with long term. Listening to bad advice, having bad friendships, overindulging, whether it's food, porn, whatever. Like, anything that you enjoy that could potentially be a distraction or destructive, you have to be wise about. That's all I'm saying.
That's dope, man. Thank you for the advice, bro. I feel like, woo!
Y'all niggas still up?
Yo, man. I don't know. I feel like this is all. I'm just trying to take all the advice. I'm trying to, like, I'm just trying to be more wiser, I guess, on my decisions. I could be a little reckless at times.
Like I said, it's all about the life you want to live, bro. Nobody gonna force you to be a man. Yeah. You either got it or you don't. And a lot of people don't got it. So, your parents have raised you for the 25 years that you've been here to be a certain type of man. And at that point, they got to look at you and be like, yeah, I did what I was supposed to, or I fucked up. And for me, I feel like my parents tell me all the time, my mom especially always tells me, and happy belated Mother's Day to everybody. Right. She tells me all the time how proud she is of me. And I feel like for me, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters to you too.
Like everything else, like I said, we working towards the future, but for me,
I'm trying to do my own. I'm trying to make my own version of success. I'm not trying to be my parents' version of success too. I feel like.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Have your parents ever led you wrong?
No.
Could you be your own version of success within the parameters of your parents' version of success?
Yeah.
So just do that.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, bro, if you know me, bro, if I had to choose my own path, bro, every day it's a movie.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I live that life still to this day. Every day I show up to work, all the conversations I have, every time I get on the bus, every time I get on the train, you brought nothing. I can never plan my 2 days looking the same. I don't have no days that are the same. One day it takes an hour to get through the whole day. The other day it takes 80 hours and I'm feeling like I'm dreading my entire day. You know what I'm saying? So I say all this to say, like, we live in the dreams and the aspirations of our parents, but, you know, like, they just look different for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like because I'm not because my mom and my dad and my family raised me to be a certain type of way, like from the jump, my parents instilled to me that I'm a leader. So even if I'm following you, I'm still leading from behind. You know what I'm saying? So if things don't work out, it's not because I'm not leading you. You're in a position to lead and you don't want to pick up what you need to learn to be who you need to become. So for me, it's like, all right, cool. You could be a fucking loser and a lame and your character could be horrible, but that's not a reflection of my ability to be who I need to be. I'm just showing you that I'm going to be exactly what you need me to be at the moments you tell me to be it. Because that's what consistency and being a leader is about. Everything else, if it don't come together the way it's supposed to, then you gotta charge that to the game.
Charge it to the fucking game. I appreciate those words, man. Yeah, I'm just a little. Fixing the camera.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this shit Gucci. All right, now we good.
I bet, like, I think it's more so, you know, I think I do have a lust for doing my own thing. I think these last 2 or 3, 4 years, I've been on some just like, I've been really doing my own thing. And I really do like doing my own thing for real. But like, you know, like you say, like, cause like, I don't know, I have this thing with my parents, like, my version of success is different than their version of success. Like, the things I found as victories, they don't find as victory.
Does your victory pay the bills?
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah.
Not your bills, but everyone's bills.
Pays my bills.
Not your bills, everyone's bills.
It can.
Have you reached that level yet?
Yeah.
No. Because if you reach that level and you choose to still stay in a situation that doesn't serve you the way it needs to serve you, then I think that you're just not ready yet. So, listen, I'll be honest, I make good money, bro. Like, if I really wanted to, I could live in Brooklyn every month, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, or a 1-bedroom, 1 bath. I could do that in Brooklyn. But I feel like that's not wise.
Word? Why you think that's wise? I'm ready to do that.
The reason why I say it's not wise, if I'm going to be, I'm not in a position at my job where I feel like I can completely rely on my job for the next 50 years of my life to be making industry rate and above. And I'm not saying because my job is not a great space. I love what I do. But when you have to calculate how much everything is going to cost you to leave your home while still living in New York, if the money doesn't equate, then you're going to have to eventually move back home. And you could have just used that same money living in New York that you're paying to some Jewish nigga who has an apartment building that oversees Williamsburg, that you could put into your family home and making sure your people good. Granted, you won't be able to link with shorties how you want to, and your crib might be not as clean because now you're home, so no one's coming there. But at the same time, like, bro, like, you only got one family and your parents are getting older. The people that you love a lot, try to be around them as much as you can while you got them. And if that means saving some money along the way, then you do that.
Yeah.
But I get it. Our parents be annoying as hell, boy. It's not easy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
annoying as hell. But if you don't want to deal with that, then you move. If you can be in proximity where it's like we leave from each other's presence and I respect you more because of it, all right, then you do that. But outside of that, bro, stay in your crib, stay in your little corner of the house, get your money up, keep your spot clean, link who you want to link in their spaces, or link them in a common space where y'all both got an Airbnb in a hotel and y'all can see each other. And just be wise. Like, you're not living here forever. Oh, your battery died? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Car conversations.
Oh, yeah.
We good, boy.
Yeah, word.
That man, battery was about to go down. He was about to lose his fucking car. Man, bro. 25, how you feeling?
25, my life. Word. I took 25 in about an hour and 20.
25 and how long? An hour and how long? Let me see what time it is.
Like 5
An hour and 9 minutes.
That's crazy. I'm chilling out. I'm just taking it with stride.
So, do you have topics prepared for us today?
Look,
This whole conversation has not been prepared as a topic.
I ain't gonna lie. All I'm gonna say is, shout out to Drake for motherfucking dropping an album the day after my birthday.
So, when is Iceman dropping? Is it
May
not
15th.
May 15th?
At 12 a.m.
So, we are a day, 2 days,
Yeah,
basically.
I ain't gonna front.
Listen to Iceman in the Bay.
Yo, I'm hyped. Like, this is the most hype I've ever been for like an album ever. Cause like, it's literally the day after my birthday, he's gonna drop this. That's a gift right there, low key.
So, Ray Daniels, shout out to Ray Daniels.
Shout out to
I don't
Ray
really know what he does.
He's like a music.
Does he own VS Gent? Because they post him a lot.
I think he owns that platform.
He has to own VS Gent because they host him a lot.
That's his platform.
Wow,
I
that's dope.
I think that's his platform.
So shout out to Ray Daniels. He said that Drake's album Iceman is the most important album in the history of hip hop, because if it doesn't go good, the hip hop that we know it, like all of it, is about to be gone. Like, we're never going to see another top record. We're not going to be successful. And I'm paraphrasing this at this point, but like the industry of hip hop, like what we've known it as when it comes to like being successful with charting, is never going to happen again, because he's the standard. So what do you think about that? Because that's basically what I got from this conversation.
Bro, I don't understand. Like, hip hop is at a real low point right now. Like, it's not charting. You think, like, some days, like, I feel like, oh man, because this is something I'm really passionate about, and I don't know where to start at. Because it's like,
just give me the top 3 points.
Yo, the fact that, you know, you know how we always talk about hip hop is always evolving and stuff like that. Like I think the genre is changing.
Is that your mama?
Yeah. So hello.
Hold on. Let me say hi to mommy. How you doing, Miss Mamas?
How y'all doing?
Happy belated Mother's Day.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you for everything that you do for us. We love you. We celebrate you.
Thank you, Cletus.
You welcome.
Love you, Mom.
Love you, too, Sunshine.
We doing the podcast right now.
I see the mic in your hand.
Yeah. We getting crazy. This is a good episode. You're gonna love it.
All right.
All right. See you later, Miss Mama. All right, what we talking about, bro? So you said Drake's album. You said hip hop is at a real low right now.
Drake is coming to save the game, basically.
You say Drake is gonna save the game.
He's coming to save
If
the
this
game.
album is not a hit, because you know they say that Chris Brown's Brown album is not good either.
Yeah, I heard.
I like it. I think I had a couple records that I like. I don't
Word.
know what these niggas is
I
talking
gotta
about.
bump it. I didn't listen.
I don't know what
I
these
didn't
niggas
listen.
is talking about.
Yo, it's been a marketing, the promoting, like it's not. We're not getting the same love as like these Sabrina Carpenter pop type of people now.
Chris Brown's album got It Depends by Bryson Tiller. They got that Fallen record by Leon Thomas, Slow Jams.
Oh yeah, I heard the Leon Thomas
and
joint.
you gotta think they still have. I didn't listen to the whole project yet. They got Leave Me Alone. That's where I'm at right now. So let me see where that is.
Shout out to Leon Thomas.
Leon Thomas having the best year of his life.
That album.
They got a Tank record. Yeah, this whole album is crazy.
But you see what it is? It's like it's not. I think, bro, it's a conspiracy against black.
Okay, my Asiatic black man. Tell us more.
It's a conspiracy against the industry right now, bro. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, cause it's like I'm just doing all these incomplete sentences right now, but it's like, bro, like you know, we gotta go back to like 20 years ago, like, you know, we had more. I feel like we had more control of the industry then than now. Like, we actually had more control of the culture even back then. Like, we're losing our grip on the culture, and it's really starting to show now. Like, certain, you know, this all started before my time. Every problem that's happening right now, this music thing, is before my time. I feel like, and that's why I feel like we just living in this shit. And it's up to the creators to create that vibes, to really bring them vibes back. But I definitely hope Drake comes through with this Iceman joint, because he brings the fun in hip hop. He's a fun artist. Like, he's a great artist. Like, yeah, he might have, but he makes great music. His music is feel good music. It's fun music.
I just think that people forgot that Drake was not just some lyrical rap battle guy. Like, he makes really good music. Like, he's not like, bro, he's really good at what he does.
And Drake he's an artist.
He's an artist for real.
He's an artist. That music he make is just it's
different.
It's art. It's good. It's like I said, it's fun. Not to say, I was one of the people that was defending Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City, 4 or 5 years ago. Yo, Kendrick Lamar don't got no hits. Nah, Kendrick Lamar got wild songs. Kendrick Lamar the man.
Rigor Mortis is probably one of the hardest records I've ever heard in my life, to this point in my life. When I heard Rigor Mortis, I was like, bro, who is he? And then Good Kid, Mad City was very dope. Let me see what other albums I really like by Kendrick.
Yeah, the one.
Let me see, because I had I was listening to one album a lot, like a lot.
Section 40 or something like that.
Not Section 40. Mr. Morale and Big Stepper.
Mr. Morale, Big Stepper.
Yeah, I was listening to
Yeah, I'm talking about old Kendrick. Before that era.
Yeah.
Like,
and you know what's sad? Drake and Kendrick did Poetic Justice together.
Yeah, they did that.
So
They did that. But that's like what Meek Mills and Drake did Rico and Amen.
You think Drake was too giving?
Drake is wild giving. Drake done gave the Future, Rick Ross, and they all dissed him. They all, these is people that, like, these is all people that Drake has given the stimulus package to. Drake gave the stimulus package to these people, and they gave him they ass to kiss. So it's like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that they all, I don't know, maybe Drake could be problematic too though. I don't know Drake personally.
There's a lot of character flaws in the conversations I've heard about Drake and his character and behavior outside of music. So
Word.
are we separating the art from the artist is really the question that we always have to.
I always separate the art from the artist, because I say you can't separate, so you can't listen to R. Kelly?
I don't listen to R. Kelly.
Oh man.
Because I know what he probably had, what he was doing to make those type of songs.
I feel you, but I don't know.
Songs too hot. I get it, bro. I get it.
Those songs. I feel you, but that's. I'm not gonna say I still listen to him.
I know, bro. I know people who I've been to parties and clubs where people will play R. Kelly like nothing happened. Like I've been in those spaces. I see what that's like. So I don't judge. It's just like, I know that's what we doing. But I'm not going to do that on my own time. And I feel like there's too much music. Like, I don't really care just to listen to his music. Don't impact me like it impacts everybody else that heard that when their grandparents used to play that.
Yeah, see, I come from a family that was like somebody we listened, like that's somebody I like. That's somebody I listened to, grew up on. So like, that's like, damn, like not listening to his music is like, that's been crazy to me. Like, that's some real, like, whoa, like that don't even, like, that blows my mind. But he's a pervert, don't get it twisted. That's not somebody I would want to hang around with or be around, or I don't condone it. But his music was, so, You definitely. So you don't think you could separate the artist and the art can't be separated?
Now, I'm not saying that the artist and the art can't be separated. I'm just saying personally, you know what I mean? Like, I try to not be around, listen to artists that I know are notable bad things. Like, people will say stuff about Chris Brown, and they're like, you know, he's notably as that. And I'm like, I didn't know that. Like, I never seen it. Like, I seen it once, but I didn't know that's what he do all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like the type of person, it's like, you know what? Like, bro, like, if that's what he do today and yesterday, then we got a problem. But if that's what he did like 10, 15 years ago, and he went to therapy and he changed, then it's like, all right, well, I don't know. I can't, like, I'm not in those spaces.
I don't know. Well, I don't know these celebrity people, man. To really, well, I don't know Drake. I'm not saying, I'm not feeling, because like, that's what basically say, oh, you know, no. I don't know Drake to say he's a bad person. But yo, Iceman, I'm hyped for that. Yo, bro, another one. AP swatches, you heard about that?
Yeah, the AP swatches. I was gonna get like 6 of them. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, but but you know it's not a watch though, right?
It's supposed to be a stopwatch, but you can take it off the stopwatch and turn it and get one of those adjustable watch wristbands.
But that shows you the power of AI.
It's not AI.
No. Because at first we thought it was gonna be the actual Royal Oak. Like they thought it was gonna be the actual Royal Oak, but basically like a G-Shock version of it. All the ones said G body. It's a stopwatch. We not giving out full watches for $300. We not about to do that. Which is smart marketing. They let the people market. They let the people they let the hype just run. But man, there's people. What you think about the people that's camping out there for that?
I mean, they probably know something we don't, because I'm not sleeping outside in the rain for no watch, bro. That's really not changing my life like that.
For a pocket watch at that.
Yeah,
But
bro.
imagine the resale value of those
I don't
things.
think it's gonna go for like 30 bands, 40 bands. It's AP, bro. It's gonna go.
Wow.
It's gonna go. As Swatch is starting to build those like brand collaboration pieces. Kinda like how Joe Fresh Goods and like New Balance. Like Swatch got a lot of dope like collaboration pieces that if you hold on to them after this play especially, it's gonna go crazy.
So if you're fortunate enough you want to tap in and get that Swatch, make sure you get that Swatch for resale.
Or just go to China and wait for them to make the knockoff.
Yeah, but you can't resell the knockoff.
I don't need a resale. I just gotta have one.
Oh, just to swag out?
You feel me? Niggas don't look at watches to tell time.
Yeah, that's a fact. What, man?
I ain't gonna lie, she's fire.
What?
There's a lot. I asked the question. I don't know if we talked about this on the last podcast.
Do we live in the baddest generation?
So we live in the baddest
Yo,
generation
I ain't
ever.
gonna front. Remember that meme I sent you with the Dr. Umar gonna be sorry?
Yeah.
They ain't had black and Filipino, black and Japanese, black and Cambodian. They ain't have that back in the day, man. We live in a generation of that, like, of mixes we didn't even know was possible.
And you gotta think, like, if you get you one of them, she gonna come with a little bit of that vibe that you like, because she's around girls that look like that.
What?
It's guess, you know.
It gets mixy.
You got girls that live in the hood, act like your mama and them, cook with the good family values, and they just, I don't know, bro. You know, and that is a lot of different type of black women. You know, you gotta just deal with like African-American black from the South. Like, you can get you a little Haitian joint, you know what I'm saying? You can get you a little Bayesian joint, a little St. Louis. You can get you an African Angolan joint. You can get you an Eritrean, Ethiopian, get you a Ghanaian, Cape Verdean. If you be in Boston, boys, it's different right now. Bro.
Different times, so as you can see, we have this philosophical debate. Is this the baddest generation of women? Personally, I think so. But do you think all the women harder to get now?
I don't think they're hard to get. I think you just gotta spend more money.
You gotta spend more money.
Yeah, these women spend. They want you to spend, or they want you to lie to them about things you cannot accomplish.
That's what I was at. I'm like, damn.
And you gotta sell it, boy. You gotta sell it.
That's why I'm at with it. Like, damn, is this the? Was it easier to get them back in the day, or was it harder?
I think it's always been. I think the difference is now there's so many more options. There's so many more options, boy. You gotta shoot like 1,000,000 shots now. Back in the day, your grandpa only gotta shoot like 6.
Right? Just go walk in the spot.
Hey there, sugar baby.
Yeah.
You look amazing. Girl, you are the thing that runs through my mind. Let's start singing R&B.
So singing that back shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be your father, your friend, your uncle. I'll be
bro.
everything. Your best friend. Just gotta go to the spot one time.
It's about to be crazy.
I go to the spot. I gotta put up Curry numbers in the gym, 100 shots.
Yeah, you gotta shoot 100 shots.
But then it'd be like, it'd be like 10. It'd be a 10 of them, but they not. How you go to the club and don't want to get run down on? What type of stupid shit is that?
Hold on, they said Drake leaks a couple records. Family only feels like oh man, it's about to be a long summer. It's about to be a long summer.
Y'all thought Kendrick buried this man, huh? Y'all really forgot about Drizzy. Y'all really sat there and act like Drizzy ain't give y'all 10 summers in a row. He ain't give y'all 15 summers in a row. Y'all really sit there and act like he ain't give y'all views from the 6. Nothing was the same. Take care. You gonna sit there and act like he ain't do that? So, yeah. What was the one before Take Care?
I mean, we talk about nothing was the same. We talk about brand new. That's all you gotta say, brand new. Do what you do. Like, with Nicholas F. Now I talk about the features. Now I talk about ghostwriting. You talk about comeback season.
Comeback season.
So far gone. Views from the 6. If you're reading this, it's too late.
If you read this, it's too late. He did that.
I think this. They said this. I think this is his 11th album.
And you really trying to sit there and tell me Kendrick is like? Okay.
I'm not saying Kendrick is not official. Let's not say that.
I'm not saying Kendrick is not official. I'm not saying that.
Kendrick got a Pulitzer Prize.
He's a Pulitzer Prize writer. But I'm one of them guys. I'm like, Nas should have won a Pulitzer. Why Nas no guys Pulitzer? Why didn't give Nas a Pulitzer Prize?
So you saying Jay-Z need a Pulitzer too?
Yes. Jay-Z didn't write none of that. He did all that without writing. He just sits there and just give y'all bars. That's how he be in the studio. Pat, sit, Pat, that's your, he did that. He don't need to write and nothing. Where's his prize at? 20 years too late. I don't want to hear that. 20 years. The Pulitzer, that stuff don't be culturally relevant. Because it was supposed to give that to hip-hop 20 years when hip-hop was on fire. Now when hip-hop is not charting right now.
If you had to give another, so you say Wu-Tang deserves a Pulitzer. He's gone to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so shout out to them.
Yeah, they got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Very much respect.
Yeah.
They deserve that.
They deserve that. Like, that's a rock and roll group. They live the rock and roll lifestyle. Respectfully, that's all. Like these accolades is very well deserved, and I feel like it's too. These institutions wait too long to give them these accolades they should have gotten their prime. That's how I see it. Like, Kendrick should have won the Grammy for Good Kid, Mad City that one time when Macklemore won it that year.
Nah, that whole year was crazy. Macklemore, I feel like Macklemore had like a big record. That
was my favorite
record was a big
Macklemore's
record.
one of my favorite white rappers too.
Big record, but
That's one of my favorite white rappers.
He was talking about suicide and all that at a time when folks was really talking about, you know what I'm saying? It was political. But now that whole year, like everybody who was ranked, let me see if I can find the whole ranking list of the year that Macklemore won. I think what was the best album, right?
Yeah, best hip hop album.
Best hip hop album. While I'm doing this, keep talking,
But yeah, bro, like a lot of the culture like a lot of these institutions be late to the culture, and I feel like Kendrick got a Pulitzer Prize, whatever, but it's rappers that deserved it. It's so many other rappers that deserve like a Pulitzer Prize and all that. Like I already said, like Nas and Jay-Z is Tupac. What they didn't give Tupac nothing, and Tupac was a whole Black Panther revolutionary. Like, yeah, but Kendrick is cool. Like, don't get it twisted. I was one of the people that said when people were calling Kendrick corny back in the day. I said, nah, Kendrick not corny. But I don't think
Hold on. I think I found it. You said Kendrick not corny?
Kendrick not corny, but Kendrick not over Drake. Like I wouldn't call Kendrick corny's a strong word. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's like Kendrick did that swimming pools. You heard? Like that was Kendrick.
I like Kendrick. I think Kendrick is really like a real great representation of the West.
Word. He is the West Coast. And I'm very
eclectic and excellent nominees for Best New Artist.
also I'm looking for that when you had the hat.
He won Best New Artist.
Also, you talking to Mr. East Coast bias himself.
Let me see this shit.
I am the East Coast bias. See, swimming pools. As soon as I was just talking about that, I was just song. Keyboard. Grab up the B-boy. Hello, Ace. That was my song. I'm gonna pop some tags. It was like $3 in my pocket. I think Ed Sheeran won it.
And the Grammy goes to?
He won Macklemore won Best New Artist.
Macklemore won over Ed Sheeran? That's crazy.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
He won over Ed Sheeran?
Alright, so what we talking about, bro? That year he won 3 Grammys, bro.
Damn, what Macklemore doing now?
I don't know.
Yo, they give Best New Artist to niggas out.
We don't even know who Macklemore
Yo,
is.
niggas don't even know who Macklemore is no more, son.
That's crazy, bro.
Niggas don't even know who Macklemore is. There's a lot of time niggas said Macklemore. I'm probably the first podcast nigga in history. I'm almost my Soldier Boy said. I'm the first nigga on the podcast to name Macklemore. Niggas have never said that name on no podcast, bro. That's how real it is, son.
So you tell me Macklemore don't be on no podcast?
Macklemore don't be on no podcast. When you ever heard a nigga talk about some Macklemore, yo, man, remember Macklemore? Got Kendrick. See, I respect. See, now I'm taking back to that, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, Kendrick. That's good. Kendrick won that Grammy because I remember that year when Macklemore won. I was tight. I was genuinely tight for Kendrick, but I'm just tight that he had to, that you know what I'm saying, like. Drake had to go out like that, but it's good. Drake gonna come back, man.
Magna Carta, Holy Grail by Jay-Z.
Damn, that was my shit too.
Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Kanye West Yeezus.
Yeezus, bro. You know, fun fact about Yeezus, I just started, like, I re-bumped Yeezus. I was like, damn, this album was amazing. This album was fucking amazing.
And then
Yeezy.
best rap album went to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, The Hype.
Yeah, he won that over Yeezus. Yo, Yeezus sound like music now. Yeezus sound like the music being made right now.
You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why.
Wow.
Album of the Year nominations that year. Daft Punk, Random Access Memories,
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City, Sarah Bareilles, The Blessed Unrest, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, The Heist for Best Album of the Year, and Taylor Swift Red. Song of the Year. Guess who's nominated again? Lord, Royals, Pink featuring Nate Roos, Just Give Me a Reason, Bruno Mars, Locked Out of Heaven, Katy Perry, Raw, Macklemore,
these are some fire
and Ryan
songs.
Lewis, Same Love. You know that Same Love was
That
probably the
Same Love.
biggest record they probably ever came out with.
Yeah, word.
And we think all we know is Thrift Shop.
Word. I seen Love Was There.
Best rap song, Thrift Shop by Ryan. This is 4 nominations are right there.
Yeah, what the... They probably got a fact, yo, bro. They said, yo, we gonna get our money and bounce.
They got 5 nominations, bro.
How they win Best New Artist and never made a song after that?
They won Best Rap Performance over Drake, Eminem, Jay-Z, and Kendrick. Boy, what the hell was going on? These things was gonna crack
Yo,
this year.
Bro, that shit. Look. The Grammys ain't an institution, cultural institution for us. But you know what it is?
The
Talk
BET
to entertainment. Yo, big shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Keep showing love. Keep liking, subbing, and running up that hype. That we appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? And word, I'm happy for my 25th birthday. I'm blessed to be here. And word, I'm signing out. It's your boy Biggie Talk, though.
And y'all know the face, y'all know the name. It's your boy Immaculate Cleve, Big Cleve. Make sure y'all go listen to my music. Go listen to Talk Ain't Cheap podcast and network. And go get you an Immaculate Scent candle. Shout out to my mom. Go support Peace International Market. And shout out to where I be at, bro. Vibes Immaculate. We everywhere.
But yo, y'all be easy, you heard?